Good morning, Linda.
Good morning. How are you, Nikki?
Oh, gosh. So if you've just tuned in, I'll just put the cameras on. Sorry about that there. You're listening to the Nothing Personal show with Nikki King. I've got Linda Dennis and Mandy Halligan. So I'm sort of stumbling because I had a week off last week. And there was a repeat that went out. It was the Queen's birthday. Happy birthday, Queen. So, good morning again, Mandy.
Thank you, Nikki. Thank you for having me on.
Oh, no worries. And good morning, Linda.
Good morning.
So, Mandy, would you like to tell us a bit about your business? Because you're a health and nutrition coach, aren't you?
Yes, correct. So I'm an independent health and nutrition coach, and I help people with a variety of different things, anywhere from a healthy breakfast to targeted nutrition to energy to cleansing to weight loss to fitness, muscle gain, healthy weight gain, pregnancy nutrition. We basically cover everything, which is really exciting.
Wow. So, like, if anybody wanted to know anything about nutrition, they would come over to you?
Yes. Yep.
Fantastic. And now, Linda, you've got many, many hats. I actually had a meeting with you on Friday. Do you want to introduce yourself and tell the listeners and the audience a little bit about yourself?
Good morning, everyone. My name's Linda, and I'm a healer. I worked for many years as a theatre nurse in New Plymouth and Southern Cross Hospital, and I moved to the Wairarapa about 20 years ago, and now I do healing work. So I work with universal energy and healing energy. I'm also a spiritual healer. I'm an author. I'm an artist, and tomorrow night I'm starting a new group for supporting people who are looking for any sort of spiritual direction and looking for a better way of living, people who need a bit of guidance and support. So that's tomorrow night. Yeah,
so what sort of people do you expect to be coming along to that?
Just a wide range of people, I think. What I've found is a lot of people come to me and ask where can they go to have moral support, a bit of guidance, a bit of direction, and I kind of realised that there were a lot of people out there who wanted, just wanted a bit more support in life, and they were stumbling a bit, didn't quite know where they were going.
Yeah.
And so this is going to be a group that will support everybody.
Oh, that's cool. It's always good to have a bit of support.
Yeah.
So I suppose that's a bit similar to you, because do you run classes?
Yes, I do. Lots of different things to help people, because obviously people, not just in New Zealand, but all over, we're into 96 different countries. So global number one nutritional company in the world, which is very exciting. So I do a lot of group challenges. So I do online challenges for people, currently running an online weight loss challenge to help people, just give them that extra accountability and support, because everybody needs that sort of thing when they're trying to get, to their best results and get to their goals and things. So I do that, and I do one-on-one as well, one-on-one coaching with people to help them get to where they want to be. And we've got some new challenge actually starting on next Monday, so a week from today, 18th of June. So anyone who wants to jump on and get some results through winter, ready for summer, they can definitely jump on our online challenge, and it's called a 30-day body transformation challenge, which they're going to get lots of support from not just myself but a group of health coaches, which is really exciting. So,
okay, so tell us a bit more about your 30-day challenge then.
Yes, yep. So it's a private group challenge, so anyone who wants to enter can. It's open to everybody, and obviously we give people lots of tips and information over those 30 days with regards to nutrition and keeping hydrated, and proteins and carbohydrates and fibres, and exercise tips, and just basically covering everything and just helping to educate people on what they should be doing, because a lot of people just don't know. And obviously we have targeted nutrition programs we can get them on to help support them along the way, and just that coaching and support. And it only costs $20 to enter for the 30 days, which is really exciting because it's affordable for everyone, and they get that coaching, and obviously, and all of that money also goes into a prize pool. So at the end of the 30 days, we pay it all out as cash prizes, which is really exciting. So not only do they get awesome results, but they can win some prizes and get their summer bodies ready through winter, which is exciting.
So not only can you get fit, but there's a chance of winning.
Yes, definitely.
So those competitive. I get competitive about everything. So you could become competitive about your weight loss there.
Yeah, well, it's it's great because everyone's on the same page. Everyone's, males and females, all different ages. We have doing the challenges, and it's great because everyone encourages each other. It's a private group, so only people on the group can see it, and they help each other, move forward, and everyone's encouraging each other, which is really exciting. And just learning as they go along the way. And like I said, a chance to win something, and it's great because a lot of our nutrition is already done, so it makes it really simple for people to follow. We just get them the results that they're looking for, which is great.
Because people are busy, aren't they? And they sometimes do want the nutrition. It's quite hard to start planning meals when you've had a busy day, and having your nutrition taken care of for you is a very big bonus.
Oh my gosh, yes. I've got so many. I'm so busy at the moment, but it's great. I absolutely love what I do, and it's just because everybody is so busy and they're on the go and they're just grabbing convenience foods and not thinking about what they're putting into their body. So
I'm guilty of that.
We all are. You still, don't get me wrong, you still got to have your treats here and there, but nutrition is 80% of the results and 20% exercise, and a lot of people get it the wrong way around. So if they can get that right nutrition in with our targeted programs that are already done for us, it's great because they can follow that. It's easy. They've got the coaching and support, and they can get the results they're wanting. And like I said, if they're busy, they're not thinking, what am I going to have? Do I have to do this or that? They can just have their nutrition. They know they're getting what they want. And at the moment, I've got so many actually businessmen, mums, nurses, corporate people, just all different backgrounds actually of people using sports people at the moment. Quite a few people I wouldn't have thought, you think they're pretty fit and healthy, but everybody at the end of the day needs high quality nutrition. Everybody wants more energy. It's the number one complaint, fatigue. So everyone wants energy and to feel good and look good and just to be healthy.
Exactly,
so,
exactly.
Absolutely love it.
And there's a big move for that, isn't there? So Linda, you've got your thing happening tomorrow, which I can't remember the title of it, but it's very nicely done poster there.
Light-minded.
So what sort of format is that going to take?
Well, I'm trying to get a lot of different people together who have different skills, and they'll be available. So the first part of the meeting, it'll be, reasonably structured, and then the second part of the evening will be there'll be people available for you to talk to who do different things. For example, this tomorrow night's meeting is our first meeting, and so we've got a clairvoyant who's going to be available to speak to people about what she does. There will be 2 or 3 different types of healers. We've got an acupuncturist, and we've got somebody who makes kombucha and other products like that are very healthy, and so they'll be available for everybody to talk to afterwards. So it comes from many different directions, and hopefully, it's very informative and supportive. Yeah,
because I know not a lot of ladies on the Women in Business group have been interested in coming along, so hopefully you'll get quite a few people through there. I know Adi was looking at coming over from Marty Girl. So it looks very interesting. You might even tempt me out from my my little hovel of warmth.
Do come. You're very welcome.
Maybe I'll get out there. So and I believe that you're also an author.
Yes. Well, that came as a surprise. I didn't know I was going to ever write a book. And it began because I was starting to make notes to run. I thought I was running creating a new course. So I was making all these notes, and my spirit guides kept on telling me to add another subject and add another subject and add another subject. And I started thinking, this is way too much information for a course, and then, finally the penny dropped, and I thought, oh my God, this is going to be a book. And I was quite nervous about it, and I was just kind of told, well, you've already made a start, just keep going. And so that's really how the book came about.
So what's the title of your book? Because people at home might want to read it and buy it,
Thank you. My book is called Know Your Guidance. So it is about learning what our guidance is, because we have a lot of unseen guidance, okay? But it's also about the bigger picture of life, and I think, a lot of people are telling me it's a teaching book. So people are going back to it a lot, and it's a learning book where I cover lots of different aspects of what life is about and why we're here, and, just the bigger picture. And so it does help people, there's lots of really, really good tips and guidance in there about getting through life struggles, and it's
cool. So, and you run courses as well?
I do, yeah. mostly healing courses. Like I'm a Reiki master as well, so I teach Reiki. I teach people how to use a pendulum, which is often their first foray into doing spiritual work, because most of us aren't naturally clairvoyant or clairaudient. So if we want to learn our guidance and talk to people, you know, in the higher realms, that's often the first way in, is to have a pendulum and use that. So it's always very exciting. Yeah.
Gosh, that sounds fascinating. Mandy, coming back to you. So you were saying that your nutrition can be taken care of. So what sort of, is there products that they can buy from you?
Yes, yep. So we do have targeted nutrition programs that are already done for us. So we've got the top doctors and scientists in the world, which we're very lucky. They do all that for us. So, you know, Herbalife Nutrition is the #1 nutritional company in the world. It's been around for nearly 40 years. It's in 96 different countries and growing, and millions and millions and millions of people using the nutrition worldwide. So, like I said, it's not just weight loss, even though that's what a lot of people think it is. It is high quality nutrition. So I have a lot of clients who use what we call the healthy breakfast pack, just for good, so they know that they're getting that high quality nutrition. They love the energy tea, which I'm having here, and you know, have the you know, the multivitamin to make sure they're getting all the minerals and herbs, and the aloe cleanse. So it's a very simple pack, but you know, I've got a lot of older generation as well using the targeted health products for healthy aging. Like I said, people using it for you know, throughout their pregnancy for good nutrition and energy and health, and then obviously the weight loss programs, sports programs for muscle gain and training and fitness and endurance. Cristiano Ronaldo, #1 soccer player in the world, we've got his, he's obviously sponsored, one of the hundreds of top athletes that are sponsored by Herbalife Nutrition, and he's got his own product called CR7 Drive, which is an amazing sports product. So we basically, they cover all the range, and not only that, obviously you know, being the #1 company with nutrition, they've got an amazing skincare range too, which I definitely use because I didn't have the greatest skin before getting into nutrition myself. So I used to get a lot of hormonal acne and issues there, and my skin's made a big difference with getting the nutrition in, and then using the all natural skincare as well. And you know, for myself, I used to work in the banking industry, so I was always really, really tired, sitting in front of a computer all day long. So when I actually came across the nutrition, I wanted it mostly for energy. So my coach explained the programs to me, and when she did, I wanted to get on the fastest, which is the ultimate program, because I was impatient and wanted the fastest results, and wanted to lose about 15 kilos, but I've gone on to lose 28 kilos in total, 150 centimetres all over, and just feel amazing. Like my energy now, my digestive issues have cleared, I've reshaped, my skin's better, I just feel so good. So now I just use the products for great health and maintenance, and I've kept my weight off for 5 years now. So
that's amazing.
And that's why I'm so passionate about it and helping other people to get the results, because I know the products are so incredible.
Because that's a big thing, isn't it? Losing weight and keeping it off.
Yes, well that's the key, and that's where a lot of people go wrong. They think, okay, get on the program, get the weight off, and then they go back to the old habits, and that's obviously gonna, you know, they go back to the old habits, they're going to put the weight back on. So what I educate my clients to do is I get them going, make sure they're getting great results, coach them, help them, support them, you know, till they get to their goal, and then I show them how to then use it as a healthy breakfast to maintain. Because if you're looking good and you're feeling good and you've got great health, why would you want to go back to old habits, you know? No. And, you know, I'm a living example of that, along with millions and millions of people worldwide. So I'm actually really excited because of this month I'm doing free body scans. I've got these free body scan cards that are going out all over the place, and it's a great opportunity for people to have a free body scan, a one-on-one with me, and actually find out what's happening on the inside, you know, find out all their readings, which is really exciting. And it tells you your body fat percentage, your muscle, your hydration, metabolic age, bone weight, all the readings on the inside, and then I explain all those readings and then help people to get on a program that's targeted to what they want to achieve.
Oh, right, cool. Yeah. And so if have you got a Facebook page?
Yes, yep. So my own Facebook page is just Mandy Halligan. You'll see my face as a profile picture.
Just take heed. Face.
So yes, I just have that. We do have private like results groups, which actually our results groups are massive. We've got about 8,000 people in our private group, but it is a private group, so you won't be able to find it. You do need to be added onto that group. So the best thing is just to add me on Facebook or send me a private message.
So then they can get one of these.
Well, one of
cards.
these. If you want to these are going out all over the place. But my number's 027 349 8962, and you're very welcome to text me. Just text free body scan to 027 349 8962, and then I can book you in for a free wellness evaluation. Very exciting.
That's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
And so do you do as well as the online stuff? Do you do stuff in real life.
Yes, yep. So the one-on-one. So I have a lot of clients coming in. I work from home, so I've
Yep.
got people coming in, like I said, quite regularly for body scans, and obviously just help and support and their targeted nutrition. I did do group challenges as well. Not currently running any of those at the moment. With winter, people tend to hibernate a little bit more and want to keep warm. So if they can do it from the comfort of their own home, with their nutrition, and then have the online support, it's absolutely perfect. So that's what we're doing currently. We do different activities and things. We do expos all over New Zealand. We have one once a month. So we've got one in Wellington on next Saturday, the 16th of June. And that's a 2-hour expo, it's all free, which is awesome. We do these to help the communities in different areas. We run them in Wellington. We have done them in Masterton, Palmerston, Hawke's Bay, Auckland. So I travel around a bit, but we've got one on this Saturday coming the 16th in Wellington. Oh, actually in Stokes Valley. We've moved it to Stokes Valley, easier for parking for people. Wellington's a little bit busy. So people can come along from 10 to 12. It's a 2-hour expo, and they can try all the products for free. So they can try the fat burning energy teas. They can try the yummy, delicious chocolate protein bars, the delicious nutritional smoothies. They can have a free wellness evaluation body scan there. We have information. We have lots of different coaches to answer questions, and we have a little presentation. So that's open to anyone to come along, or men, women, all different ages. You can bring the kids, and they can try it. So
cool.
So that's a great way to
Sounds
do it.
fun.
Yeah.
So get yourself along to Stokes Valley this weekend if you want to find out all about it. There's an expo on. Whereabouts is it in Stokes Valley, do you know?
It's at the Community Hub.
At the Community Hub.
10 a.m.
So if you want to go down there, go to the Community Hub and go and see Mandy and all the other Herbal Life. Is there more than one
more
person
coaches,
down
yes,
there?
definitely,
Yeah. So get down there and see that. So I believe, Linda, you're doing a show soon.
I am. Yes, that's very exciting.
Yes, I know. I thought that was quite exciting. Just like Mandy. She's got her expo. You've got this show coming along.
Yeah, no, that's really exciting. So it's on at Paeatua at the Tararua Club. So it's not, like people are used to going to clairvoyant shows like Sue Nicholson and Kelvin Cruikshank.
Yeah.
So mine's quite different. It's called Know Your Guidance.
Yes.
And I'm going to show people how they can learn how to access their guidance.
Yeah.
And they're going to get tips, and they're going to actually participate, and they're going to practice doing some things, how they can start communicating. And it'll be a little bit of teaching, and then the second part of the program is entirely dedicated to answering their questions, so that everybody that comes goes away with something.
Oh, that's quite a good thing.
Yeah, because what I've found is that sometimes you go to a clairvoyant show and they're fabulous and they're hugely entertaining and it's a great show to go to, but quite often people say, oh, well, I went away with nothing because they didn't get a reading, and so they can be a little bit disappointed. And so for this show, I want everybody to go away with something and to feel that they've learnt something, and it empowers people to get on their own path and on their own journey.
I think people do want to go away from anything, any shows, or even programs, expos with something, don't they? With some value added there. Yeah. So that sounds exciting. So when is that?
It's on the 20th of this month, so next week.
And can they get? Where do they get tickets? Is there any tickets?
At the Tararua Club in Paeatua, yeah.
So is the door sales as well?
Yes, there is.
And what sort of cost are we looking at for that?
$30.
Oh, there you go. And that's well worth it. And it's not too far away, is it, Paeatua?
No, it's only 3/4 of an hour from here. Yeah.
So you could actually just pop up there from Masterton, go and see Linda, and take something away from the show, learn to communicate, and it sounds like a fantastic thing.
It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it will do, yeah. And so as well, you've got all sorts of other things. You're an artist as well.
Yes. Well, I haven't done... I say I'm an artist, but I haven't done any artwork since I started writing my book. I really had to dedicate my time to getting this book finished, and... So that only got published. I collected 500 copies the week of Christmas, so that was exciting. So I will get back to artwork. I do miss it, actually, because it's really relaxing, and it's almost like a meditative state that you get into when you're painting. It's lovely. Yeah. So I will get back into that.
So is that sort of more of a hobby that you do when you've got some downtime then?
Yeah, it is. Although when I was gearing up for exhibition work, I had to really focus, and I would sort of spend, about 80 hours a day painting to get through the amount of work that I had to do.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, it's like I'm a musician and we write all our own material. all you guys out there probably know that. I've said it lots of times. And when we're trying to get, we're looking for a new guitarist at the moment. When we get the new guitarist, it will be a lot of work to get him up to the standard and to then write some new songs that fit him, or her, because we're not sexist here. We are a women biased show. So yes, if there's a woman guitarist out there, definitely get in touch with me. So I can appreciate that you need that. I miss doing music quite a lot.
Well, quite often you think it's something that's just a hobby, and so you put it on the back burner and think, I'll do that when I've got time. But other things can come in and you don't actually get to sit down and do that. So you have to be a bit more structured with it and say it's not a hobby at the moment. This is work I have to do.
Exactly.
And then you will sit and do it.
Exactly. And we used to treat our band like a business. That's when people come to see me about websites and stuff and their business and marketing, and I'll say, well, it's, my business took about 3 years to get off the ground. So did my band. So I think, but if you treat things like a business, take around about that time to even out into some kind of sort of steady thing. Oh, I don't know. I'm waffling now. So we'll come back to you, Mandy. What do you do in your downtime then? Do you enjoy doing fitness and things in your downtime as well?
Fitness? I'm not a big one into fitness. I should do more than what I'm doing.
More than nutrition.
Yes. Well, 80% of the results is nutrition, 20% exercise. So when I did actually lose all of my weight, I wasn't exercising. I was just following the fastest nutrition program because it was convenient for me with my busy lifestyle. And, I was still able to lose all of that weight. Obviously, if you're exercising, you're going to lose it quicker. And, exercise is fabulous. You do feel really good after, and it's great for your body. And I have got into doing a bit of hot yoga with Shari, so I definitely love that. I should get myself along there more. But like I said, I'm able to maintain my weight and my health and my energy through the nutrition, which is fantastic. And
cool.
Absolutely love it.
So do you do anything in your downtime apart from yoga?
I'm always busy. Everyone's like, you're always working, but I just love helping people. So it's my passion, helping people get results. So I'm always available for people. I've always got my phone on me, so I'm constantly got people messaging me even late at night and stuff. But I love it. It's a great way, and I can work from wherever I am. We're a global nutrition company, so I travel a lot. Every sort of 3 months I'm overseas. Like I'm off to Fiji in August, and then we've got Samoa in November, and off to the Gold Coast also in August, and then Adelaide in February. So there's a lot of events we've got on, and not all events. Some of them are vacations. The company's sending us to Samoa for a vacation.
Oh, that's
so if
nice.
If you do really well in the business and you achieve targets and things, and they do reward you very nicely, which is very exciting. And I've got a lot of. It is awesome. We've been on 5 fully paid for vacations so far, which is really exciting. So, and that's just just helping people get awesome results, and the company is an incredible company to work for, and a lot of my clients have realised that as well, and they love the products and they want to help people, and they're getting involved. And so I'm coaching helping a lot of people become coaches too, because there is such a need for health and nutrition. You just need to look around, to see that people are tired and people want to feel better and look better. So it's really exciting working alongside new coaches and helping them to help people too. So absolutely loving it.
So that's amazing.
And for my downtime, I do obviously I've got 2 kids, so we go out and we do family things together, which is really exciting. And we do, like I said, we travel a lot as a family as well, which is really cool. Kids love coming to the expos with me. It's family friendly business, which is really cool.
That's good. That's always good to know.
And I do we go over on a bit of bushwalking and things as well, and but mostly kids activities, to be honest. Yeah, because I think kids busy.
This is the thing with women in business, that you've got to, you've not just got your business, you've got your home and your family and your partner. Quite often, some people don't have a partner, but
it's all about balance.
Yeah, it is the yin and the yang, isn't it? And it can be it can be tiring. Yeah, and I know. Business women, I'm very similar to you. I'm always working or doing something. I've always got a project on.
Busy.
busy. And it sounds like you're the same, Linda. Do you like to keep yourself busy?
Yeah, I'm always busy. When I retired, well, I'm semi-retired. People often would say, "Well, what do you do all day?" They couldn't imagine
get bored.
Having been a
busy,
busy nurse, working all the time. What do you do? It's like life stops when you retire, but actually it doesn't.
No.
And I find that I often get to the end of the day and I still haven't managed to achieve all that I wanted to do because I'm
No.
just always busy.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yes.
And I wrote a song once called If I Had the Time, and it was about all the things you wanted to do if you had the time, but when you've got the time, you just fill it with lots of other things, you know. So
The list is never ending.
yeah. So it's like quite a wistful song about filling your time. When you clear the time down, you fill it up again. So it's
Yes.
like you never really have the time to relax. But I think a lot of successful business people are very busy-minded people. Yeah, and they need to be going quite a lot.
They say if you want to get something done, give it to a busy person.
Well, that's what they say, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I just found when I finished my book, I thought like that was kind of the end of that sort of task. you
Yeah.
know. But in fact, a whole new bunch of things open up. I mean, now I've got to self-market, so
Exactly.
You
so
know,
it's like
that-
now I've got to sell the thing.
well, yeah, and then I have to learn how to do all that.
Exactly.
You know, and it's quite hard getting your book out there when you're
Exactly.
marketing yourself.
Promoting.
But one of the things that has been great is a couple of readers encouraged me to enter the Ashton Wiley Charitable Book Award.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's they're based in Auckland, and the genre is like my speciality.
Yes.
It's for mind, body, soul
Yep,
kind of
yep.
books. And so they had the applications were in March, so I've done that. That's great. And at the end of this month, we get to hear who are finalists.
Ooh.
Yeah. So that'll be really exciting. And then next month, August.
Yep.
The final presentations will be made, and you have to go to
Yeah.
Auckland if you're one of the
Oh.
finalists. So
Good
exciting.
luck with that.
Yeah,
That's so
yeah, thank
exciting.
you.
And you'll have to let us know, then we can let everybody know at home whether you won or not. Let us
Oh.
know where you come in the competition, because these things are
Okay.
always very exciting, eh?
Oh, it is, and
Yeah.
I mean it's huge. Like they're giving a $10,000 prize if you the winner. So
Yeah. Fantastic.
certainly
Exciting.
worthwhile.
Yeah.
So part of what my show is I showcase emerging artists, New Zealand artists. So I'm going to play some music now, not just to break things up a little bit. And I've got a tune. Actually, I'm going to play something from a band called Ripple Effect. I absolutely love this band. They are sort of friendly with me. I know them personally. Hi to you all, Hans, Nick, Christian. And I'm hoping to see you're going to be on a tour. They're going to be on a tour. I can't remember the band they're going with. It's a big one as well. Is it Rebel Soldiers or something like that? Have you heard of them? Something like that. I'm so rubbish. Sorry, I'm not from New Zealand, so I don't know the history of these things. But these guys are going on this tour, and they've got this EP out called. I can't remember what the EP is called, but this song is called Peace, Love and Harmony. I'm not doing very well this morning, am I?
It's awesome.
I hope you're laughing out there at my terrible, terrible waffling. This is called Peace, Love and Harmony. It's by Ripple Effect.
The fire's burning from deep within. I can feel the rhythm beneath my skin.
You're listening to 92.7 Arrow FM, and this is a Nothing Personal show with Nikki King. And in the studio this morning, I've got two guests with me. I've got Mandy Halligan and Linda Dennis. But I'd like to thank our sponsors, Hot Yoga For You. We're sponsored by Hot Yoga For You in Kirrapuni, and you can go onto their website hotyoga.co.nz, yogaforyou.co.nz, and they've got a timetable on there. So if you fancy getting into yoga, definitely go and check out the website. I know she put a load of new classes on there a couple of weeks ago because I do her website. So if you pop over, have a look and check out those classes. And our other sponsor is Fuzzbox Designs, who do digital marketing, websites, graphics, that sort of thing. So I will switch back to my guests now. So Linda, you weren't always doing what you're doing. You did touch on being a nurse before. So how did you come about doing what you're doing now?
Well, I was invited by a friend. I mean, I'd never even thought about doing alternative healing before. So switching from mainstream health nursing to doing what I do now was a huge step for me. And it began when a friend asked me to join her. She was going to do a healing on somebody that was in hospital. And I thought this was quite bizarre. Yeah. But I went along because, we were all friends and it seemed like a really nice thing to do. And so I kind of took it a little bit, tongue-in-cheek, and I wasn't too sure what was happening or what was going to work or how it was going to go. But, within 2 or 3 times of doing this, I could actually feel the healing energy coming out of my hands, and I changed my mind very, very quickly. Yeah. It was really just because I didn't know anything about it. I was a little bit sceptical, like most of us are, until we have an experience with it, and then we change our minds. And so after that, I realised that I could do quite a bit of healing just by using universal energy. Yeah. And then I really felt that I needed to do some training, because you've got to have a certificate for everything these days. So, I did lots of courses and different healing modalities, and became a Reiki master. So that means I can teach Reiki as well. Yes. And just by word of mouth mostly, clients come to the door, and I run courses as well. So it was a big step, actually, and it's you have to have faith in yourself because there's no scientific, and so there's so many skeptics out there, so it's quite hard to start telling people what you do. Yeah. And especially because I'm a spiritual healer as well, and so everybody thinks, it's to do with church or praying, and and they sort of freak out a little bit. So, but once they learn what you do and how you work, it's really, really nice. Yeah. I can imagine so, yeah. And I think most, I would say, even if you're not in a business where it's there's a lot of skeptics, it's still hard to put yourself out there as a woman sometimes, and appreciate that you might know enough. Because I know I started my business 3 times. I had 3 goes at it over a period of about 8 years. And the first couple of times I didn't feel that I knew enough, so and I think that's the thing that women suffer from, a lack of confidence sometimes to put themselves out there. And then the 3rd time, the stars must have all aligned, and I decided that's what I got behind. I got a new business name, and everything just clicked into place because I did the CSBM, which is the Certificate in Small Business Management with Jeanette Hall, which is a free course, and it's run by Team Wananga. And I think she's recruiting for people to go on that now, actually, I think. So you can get in touch with Jeanette Hall, Training Ventures. Can get in touch with them through Training Ventures. And, she's it's just all lined up. But I think, women, did you feel the same way when you started out? Did you feel that? Oh, definitely. Yep. I was, anything new and anything different. You always, I was a skeptic. You wonder, will this work? Will this not work? But like anything, you've got to give it a try. And try it, and then obviously be, have your own opinion on what you, based on your results. So for me, I when I was skeptic, I just really wanted the results. Got onto it, and long story short, feel amazing. I've lost, all that weight. 28 kilos. That's a fantastic achievement.
achievement.
It is, and I just feel so much better for it. And it's not about the weight loss; it's about getting help. Obviously, I feel so much better losing that amount of weight, but it's the energy that I've got now. I've got my health issues have improved hugely. I won't go into all of that, but you just feel so good. So obviously, when you've got such a good result like that, it's only fair to pay it forward and help other people to have that same sort of result. So that's why I got into helping other people, and absolutely love it. So
I can appreciate that, because before I came to New Zealand, I lost quite a lot of weight. I've put it all back on again, but I went through it with online slimming club, and you can be sceptical, can't you, about these things? And your health does actually feel a lot better, because I actually got down when I came to New Zealand. I wasn't using any of my asthma drugs at all, but since I put weight back on, and because I've done it here, I've had to go through all the drugs again, rather than getting the ones that I was on before I lost all the weight. But yeah, losing weight is a very valuable thing for your health, eh?
Definitely. And like I said, not only, it's all the health, as your body gets healthier and healthier, your body moves towards wellness. And, it's, your body is your vest, your body, you only get one body, you got to look after it. So
exactly.
You can either, invest in your health now or pay for it later,
Exactly.
So, and that's what people are realising these days, is that they're wanting to do something about their health and nutrition and energy now.
Exactly.
and be able to sustain that, because, who wants to be, paying for it later, and medication and operations and all of that, that side of it.
That's right. And, it's nice to have that support, because sometimes you can feel quite isolated trying to do it by yourself. And it's sort of, then you're sort of not really, you can't stay motivated, and you can't stay on track and things.
Oh, definitely. Like we did an event a few months ago now around the bays in Wellington, and we had because obviously thousands of people go through that event, so we thought we'd do a little tent and do the sports products for people to sample, because a lot of people who are training a lot and athletes, just not fueling up properly. So that is a big factor for before, during, and after exercise, to make sure your body's getting what it needs. So we did a free sampling thing, and I actually gave away a free program, a sports program, and a lucky lady, Catherine, won that program.
Nice.
And got in touch with her, and once we chatted, she was very excited. She won, along with other prizes from around the bays as well. But we changed her program to a weight loss program, because that's what she wanted to achieve. So I was happy to do that for her, and her life's been completely changed. She's gone on to lose 10 kilos in 5 weeks.
Wow.
She feels amazing. Her confidence, amazing. She got on the fastest program, just went for it, really stuck to it, did what I told her to do, followed her coach's advice, followed the program, wasn't exercising, but followed the program to a T, and lost that 10 kilos in 5 weeks. And she's now she's actually helping all her friends and family and lots of other people, and she's full on coaching people, because she absolutely loves the products. So, and she's a Bowen therapist, so it's great, because she can help people with the Bowen, and then obviously help people with their nutrition and health and stuff too, now, which is really exciting. So get to meet amazing people and work alongside them, which is awesome. So
I bet you get heaps of people.
I've just had 2 nurses in Palmy who have just joined the business as well, because they've had such amazing results themselves, and they're loving it. So now they're helping all their friends and family. They've even helped some of their family in the Philippines get started already, because we're a global company. So it's just really exciting seeing people get the results and help people get to where they want to be. So
that's really cool. So how long have you been, was you born and bred in the Wairarapa? Linda?
No, my parents came to Paeatua when I was about 6 weeks old, so I'm basically born and bred in Paeatua. After leaving school, I did my nursing training here in Masterton. And then we got married, and we went to places like the Chatham Islands. And
nice.
And then, it was great. And then we moved to New Plymouth. So we stayed in New Plymouth for most of our married lives. And then my husband's work closed, so we decided to come back to the Wairarapa, where his parents are here too. So it seemed a nice place to be, and the weather's always great here. And
except today.
In the summer.
Not today.
We have fabulous summer weather here. And
if you're tuning in from the UK, this is UK weather at the moment.
It was a bit bleak driving up here this morning, I have to say.
It was misty and cold, and I'm going to get the fire going when I get home. I'm going to just get roaring. I'm going to sit with my laptop. It's one of those days where I'm not at my desk. I'm going to be in the lounge with the laptop on my knee, doing my design work in there, because it's freezing. It's freezing cold. So what about you, Mandy? Have you always lived in Wairarapa?
Pretty much, yeah, my whole life. Yep. Originally born in Australia, so
Oh, gosh.
I'm Aussie, for everyone who doesn't know. But yeah, we moved over here when I was little, like 2, and we've lived in, my parents live in Carterton, and we lived there in the same house our whole life.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's cool.
So grew up in Carterton, went to, the local schools and colleges, and then, not moved far from home, but lived
But done quite a
Marsden
bit of
here.
travelling, though.
Yes, I travel a lot, but I did do a bit of travel before getting involved in health and nutrition. But obviously, with what I do, it's awesome because there is an events, and we have training events where conferences where we can upgrade ourselves and learn more from other coaches and upskill and whatnot. And obviously, trips and things as well. And obviously, when you go on those sort of things, you have a bit of a holiday as well. So sort of every 3 months, I'm traveling somewhere. So, but live in Masterton with my family and absolutely love it here. So.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, no, and I love Wairarapa. It's just really cool, sort of chilled out place to live. Really,
Just needs to be warmer. That's all. It is chilled out.
well, it's quite. It was really hot this summer, though. It was really hot. I was sweltering in my house. I was like, we need a heat pump. It's too hot. We need some air conditioning in this house. It was absolutely boiling. But this is the thing in New Zealand, isn't it? You get all these seasons all the time.
Yeah, you can't win. You're either too hot or you're too cold, or So, but I think like I said, if you some people do, they stay here for the summer and then they take off to another country where it's hot for summer and they skip the winters all year round. But
lucky them.
the flexibility of doing that. Yeah, not able to do that. But
No.
But yeah, definitely. That's one of my hobbies or things I love to do is travel. I love to travel and see the world and experience things and want to take the kids to lots of places. So absolutely love it.
The first year I came here, we came in. Queen's birthday was our 10-year anniversary in New Zealand, so we didn't do much because we were working, but we'd been here 10 years, and we came from winter to another winter. And it was like a perpetual winter. We were actually waiting for the summer. We were like, what is summer like here? What is summer like here? And it was absolutely gorgeous. It was topped 40 degrees in Masterton the week before we moved here into Masterton, because we were in Upper Hutt for 6 months and then we moved here. So it was really hot and the tarmac was melting and everything. So but it was worth waiting for, but it was hard going through 2 winters, one after the other.
Was our winter better than winter in England?
Well, I'll tell you what was quite funny, is that I was at school pick up in just a t-shirt and people going, it's really cold, and I was like, no.
Because you get lots of snow and stuff over there.
Yeah, it's really cold. I'm from the northwest of England, which is quite cold. We're sort of protected by the Gulf Stream up the west where I was from, but it's still cold. Like, it's really cold. It's like you can't go out just in a cardigan, and people going, oh, it's really cold, it's southerly, da-da-da, and I'm like, no. But now I'm acclimatised. This is cold, and I think the cold is different here as well because not all the houses are centrally heated and they've not all got double glazing. And a lot of people from the UK go, oh, I miss that. I miss my gas boiler that powers all the radiators around my house, and the double glazing that keeps the warmth in the brick houses, I suppose. But like, you wouldn't want brick houses here, really. A bit of a risk, aren't they? I suppose.
I get cold easy, that's for sure.
Yeah,
I love the fire heat through winter, that's for sure. So.
But I always wanted a wood fire when I was in England, and now it's really nice to have a real fire in your lounge and just get sort
nice
of
and cosy, isn't it?
Yes, snuggled in on this. So I hope you're all warm out there, people who are listening in, and you've got enough firewood because it's pretty cold, eh? I've got to go to the garage actually after this and put my car in. Do you think there's any challenges to women in business? Have you ever come across any challenges in work or anything like that?
Not really, no. Well, not so far.
No.
I think my challenge has mostly just been doing something that's a bit different.
Yes.
And meeting people who they really don't want to know about what I do.
Yeah.
Not me personally, but, about my subject.
Yeah,
and
but a bit sceptical.
Just not interested at all. And so sometimes when you go out and you're talking socially, people all talk about what they do in their lives, and when it comes to my turn, sometimes people just don't want to know. And that kind of is a little bit hard or a little bit awkward sometimes. But, on the whole, I think most people are interested. Like, everybody seems to say, you know, once you tell them what you do, they go, you know, I just feel there's something out there that's missing in my life, and they're not quite sure what it is. And then slowly, you know, they start to open up, and you realise that they're just looking for that little bit of direction as well. And I mean, you must find that in your work as well. It's the same kind of thing.
Well, definitely, everyone's got an opinion, don't they? So,
Yeah.
you know, and they're entitled to their opinion, but at the end of the day, I always stick to the facts, you know. And with anything, you know, if you're committed and you're determined and you want, you know, you're focused on helping people and wanting to move forward, then you just, you know, do what you've got to do and help people get those, you know, results and what you're passionate about. And yeah, definitely. So
Okay.
You can only be true to yourself.
yeah, definitely find your passion, and you know, if it's not hurting anyone, then you know, go for it, and you know, make a difference in people's lives and help them, you know.
Exactly. And people should be less judgmental, I think. There's a lot of judgment around things, eh? So have you ever come across any problems that are specific to women in your line of work?
Not really, like I said, just really people's opinions.
Yeah.
You know, oh, well, we're taking that, and you know, just like anything, you know, oh, well, I can't have shakes, or I can't have that, or this or that, or you know. But at the end of the day, you know, people don't make any, you know, they might go and have McDonald's and they won't ask, you know, what's in that, whereas they'll be judgmental when they, you know, having a full nutritional smoothie, you know. So at the end of the day, people, if they haven't tried something and something's a little bit different, then you know they're going to get opinions and skeptics. But that's why I always encourage people, you know, try it for yourself. Try it for yourself and feel the difference with the energy and the results that you get, and then make an opinion based on the facts, you know, because it is, it's the number one nutritional product, and you do feel so good on it, and people need to look after their health, because it is such an important factor, and not just your health, but kids as well, you know, your whole family and everything. So everyone needs, you know, to be healthy and fit, and for life.
Exactly. Oh, cool. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually go and play another tune. I'm going to play a tune for you ladies, actually, because you were asking about my band, weren't you? So I'm going to play you something.
Awesome.
This song is about, is by my band Spank, and it's called Set Me Free, and it's about modern day ironies. So we can lead into that one quite nice. So this one is called Set Me Free, and it's by Spank.
Life is very boring, diversions overflow in the smartphone epidemic, apathetic ways. We're running on the treadmill, life is at a standstill. Running in the street is becoming so passé. They say we're more productive because we're more connected, but now we're working longer. Where's the sense in that? My online friends are plenty, but I'm feeling lonely. We're hanging out together on a Facebook chat. Can someone come and set me free from living with these ironies? The way it all appears to me, the more we're moving forward, we go backwards. Set me free. Artificial flavors in water for consumers, clean water running plenty from our kitchen tap. We're busy being social, staring at our iPhones, sitting in a cafe suggested by an app. We're working hard to pay for a house we fell in love with. We never spend much time in because we're out all day. Our texts are all corrected by inbuilt spelling check, cause the message becomes nonsense on LED display. Can someone come and set me free from living with these ironies? The way it all appears to me, the more we're moving forward, we go backwards. Set me free.
Oh, you're listening to 92.7 Arrow FM, and this is a Nothing Personal show with Nikki King, and we're sponsored by Hot Yoga for You and Fuzzbox Designs. Now, Hot Yoga for You is a lovely facility down in Kirapuni, and they've got like hot yoga studio. You do it in the warmth, so doesn't that sound appealing on a cold day? Doing some yoga down in a hot studio with the lovely Sherry. Sounds amazing. You do it, don't you? What's it like?
Oh, definitely. I absolutely love it because you lay there in the warmth. Like I said, I'm not a big one into exercise, but I do love going to the yoga because you go there. It's a great way, especially having a busy lifestyle and on the go all the time, to take a bit of moment to wind down and take some you time and breathe properly and do some awesome yoga moves with Shari. And you just feel amazing. Stretch your whole body out. You feel really, really good afterwards.
So how long have you been doing yoga?
On and off for the past year. Yeah, I've been doing it. And they've got a 40-day challenge going at the moment.
I believe
which is quite cool.
so.
I'm a little bit behind in that. Been super busy, but I've got a few stars on the chart. But yeah, it has different little challenges to encourage you to get along more and do a bit more fitness and stuff. So yeah. So
have you found that you've got more supple since you've been doing it?
Oh yeah, I've definitely. I can feel like like I said, I lost all my weight, the 28 kilos through the nutrition.
Yeah.
And did tighten and tone up a bit, but since doing yoga definitely helps you to tighten up and just you're holding those poses, so that lean muscle and because I fuel up before with my CR7 for endurance to go harder, and then I have my rebuild and strength chocolate shake afterwards to help put that protein straight back in to help tighten and tone, and just feel really, really good. So I've definitely noticed a more centimetre loss since doing yoga, and just feel more flexible. If you're getting stiff joints and hips and things like that, it definitely helps to just as you get older, you especially even squatting is something I know, Sherry, we should all be able to squat down, and as you get older that becomes harder for a lot of people. So just you doing all these movements in yoga which really help you to be more flexible and more basically help you to move more and age better, and obviously all the stretches and poses also help with a lot of the organs in your body and your blood flow and just everything. So,
cool. Awesome. Sounds like a great thing to do. She keeps tempting me over with the beginners class, and I am Sherry. I am going to do it. I know I haven't done up to now, but I'm coming to hot yoga, honestly, if you're watching.
I'll bring her along with me.
Yeah. So Linda, so what's the next challenge for you in your business? What are you going to be doing next?
Well, I want to do more of these shows.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping within a year I'll be taking the show on tour.
Yeah, well, that sounds great.
Yeah, that's really exciting.
Very exciting.
And I was talking to somebody the other day who's from Australia, and they were saying, it'd be good if you could come over to Australia. So who knows? Yeah.
You could be an internationally global superstar.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Made in the Wairarapa.
Yeah. Then I can get to take holidays as you do, Mandy.
Got to travel the world. It's heaps of fun.
Tax deductible.
Yes.
And I also know that there's another book coming.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I'm just going to show the camera now. This is my book.
Yep.
Yeah. Can we see that?
Move it around a bit.
Anyway, so I'm not quite sure what the next book's going to be called and the main content of it. I've got a few ideas, but I believe that I'll probably get started on that maybe the end of this year or beginning of next year. So
it'll probably things just present themselves at the right time, don't they?
They
tend to.
Absolutely. And I know that when I was writing this book, a lot of my clients that I would normally have for healing work, they just sort of dwindled right down to, very, very random. And the minute my book was finished, the clients were back at my doorstep again. So it all, there's divine timing and all sorts of things.
I think that's right. I think there's as well, you've got to be out there promoting your business, and if you're doing something else, sometimes they do dwindle down as well. Because I'm a one-man band, I find that when I've generated a lot of business, I end up working hard, and then I have to go back and generate some more business because they drop off because you're not out there all the time. And that's probably what the Women in Business Facebook group is for, to keep your face out there, keep your networking going. And it's been a good resource for the women that have joined it, I think. So that's quite cool. So what's your next big challenge?
I'm always, like I said, always busy, lots of clients I'm helping, and I just love it. I'm always, referrals is a big thing for me. So like you said, with, your clients dwindle down, but if you're helping lots of clients and then you're really supporting them and making sure they're getting results, who wouldn't want to refer their friends and family to get those results as well? And it's just like if you go to an awesome movie, you're like, oh my gosh, you got to go see that movie. It's the same thing with the results, and that's what I really am as a results coach, is helping people get the results that they're wanting, and then obviously showing them how to maintain that. And I do advertising as well, like flyers and like free body scans and things like that, but mostly a lot of it is word of mouth and referrals, and with our results group is brilliant because just stuff's going up on there every day, so people can see the before and after pictures, and they can see the results and the health results and what everyone's doing. So but we all do have our challenges, and life and stuff comes with family and other commitments and things, but you just got to find that balance and just keep working it.
That's what you've got to do, isn't it? You get the results come from working hard, I think, and getting out there. So, I always ask this is my regular question. People go, have you got a regular question? I don't have any regular questions. I've just got to be honest. It's always off the hook. But this is one of my regular questions. So, what is your favourite thing about the Wairarapa?
Oh, it has to be the lifestyle. Yeah, the lifestyle's great here. I've lived in cities and it's just so relaxing, and the people are all friendly. The traffic's not a problem, parking's not a problem, and we've got all the shops we need here. Cities are only an hour away if we have to go there. It's just a fabulous place to be. And like I said earlier, the summers are amazing.
Yeah, it is. So the summers are beautiful here, eh?
I have to agree. I love that you can get from A to B really quick. And not having been stuck in traffic and that sort of thing. And everything's super close. Like you said, the beaches and the cities, it's not too far a drive. So
no traffic lights.
Yes. and you can get free parking at a lot of places too, which is good.
when I talk to people back in the UK, and what's it like in New Zealand? There's no traffic lights where I live. And when you get north of Masterton, there's no cars. It's like we could be stuck. I used to live in Wigan, which is like sort of a big town, probably about the size of Wellington. You could get stuck in traffic going 3 miles down the road. It would be just dreadful. Yep. That's the biggest impact on day-to-day life, not having to contend with lots of people, which is it's just a beautiful place, New Zealand, although I'd like to keep that quiet because I don't want everybody here.
The population is growing though.
I know.
And it is getting busy. You can notice on the roads a bit more traffic, but
I've noticed that.
A lot, you're trying to get out in this car, and because there is no stoplights and not many roundabouts, so you do have to sometimes wait a little bit longer because it is getting busier, but still a beautiful place to live.
But you find yourself going the routes where you can get out, though I do. It's like, I'll never get out right, because I live on Fleet Street. Getting out right from there is just a nightmare onto the highway.
I live on High Street, so coming out for school drop off at 8:30, I pull out. I'm opposite the Cockthorne Hotel.
Yeah.
So,
you're not far from me.
I've got my Good Life sign on the fence, so I have people coming in and out, which is great because they've got the U-turn bit. But when I'm trying to come out for school at 8:30 in the morning, there's just traffic coming from both ways. So I go the back way and go down the back road.
I sometimes turn left and come right, go around the block. So, but it is getting very busy now. But that's a sign, isn't it, that the place is on the up.
Yes.
So we're part of the Women in Business group, and gosh, that time already. I was just going to say, this weekend the Carterton is turning into a winter wonderland, a skating rink, snow dome, and everything. So you might want to get down there, check that out, the Winter Wonderland Facebook page. Well, do you know what? It's 10:30 and we've come to the end of our show, and what a show it's been. I'd really like to thank my fabulous guests, Mandy Halligan and Linda Dennis. And if you want to get in touch with them, Linda's got a Facebook page, Mandy's got a Facebook page, Linda's got a website, lindadennis.co.nz, and you're part of an international group, so they could just look up Herbalife.
Nope, if they just look up me,
look up Mandy Halligan,
or my number 027-349-8962, because I don't have a website.
Oh, well, there you go. That's Mandy. So if you need to get in touch with her, that's it. So you've been listening to Nothing Personal. Thank you very much, ladies, for being on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And you've been listening to Nothing Personal, sponsored by Hot Yoga for You and Fuzzbox Designs. We'll be back next week with a very exciting guest. I'm not going to let you know who it is till next week. And thank you for listening in.
It's hard to remember what anything meant. You know me better when I've take.